And a controversial U.S. security company, Blackwater, are in the middle of a new anti-terrorist scandal, this time in Germany. According to Der Spiegel magazine, a team of Blackwater operatives hired by the CIA were allegedly working in Hamburg 5 years ago. They had a secret mission to kidnap a German citizen with suspected ties to Al-Qaeda and the 9/11 attacks. That's according to the report. The story is gaining momentum as it follows controversy over CIA operations in several countries around the world, and the German parliament's promise to look into the matter closely. For more insight on that, we are now joined live by Giulietto Chiesa, former member of the European Parliament. Hello to you, sir. This latest development comes hot on the heels of several other major scandals across the world where covert CIA operations have also been brought to light. Is this a pure coincidence, or are we starting to see a trend here?
I believe that there is some trend, because this kind of information are coming out almost weekly. Or monthly. The last was the secret prison found in Lithuania. Now we have another scandal in Germany, but it is not a surprise. I wanted to remember you that the European Parliament in 2008 organized and concluded a special inquiry. I took part in this discussion and this work, and we obtained a very strange picture of a situation where the most part of European countries, members of the European Union, were involved in this kind of operation organized by the CIA members in Europe with the help of the secret services of different European countries. That means it is not a surprise, but we are witnessing the enlargement of information, this show of a big picture which open a question. Now it is clearly a big political question: how much sovereignty was and is at the disposal of the European government in a situation where secret services of a foreign country can do what they want inside a country.
Mr. Chiesa, what is the US saying about the work of its special services?
Well, I believe that in the United States there are different opinions about that. It is clear that the responsibility of that lies on former President George Bush Jr. He was he who took this decision immediately after 2001 9/11, and it was clear and it was published that there was a special secret directive of the American president giving secret services free hand in beginning the hunt to the so-called terrorists all over the world. It was clear from the very beginning. After that, we did not know how they acted, where they acted, but it is clear that the operation was a huge operation all over the world. Is most astonishing is that this operation has been done inside friend countries like Italy, Germany, Portugal, Spain, Germany, England, and so on. This is very significant, because they were acting against the European law and, in a certain sense, against the local government, who were allies governments and having been informed about that. In Italy, we had one of these huge scandals when the Abu Omar Egyptian citizen, were abducted in the center of Milan with the help of 23 American CIA agents and with the participation of the secret services of Italy. That means it is a big problem for Europe to understand how the United States are working and doing with their allies.
Well, you touched down on a very good point there. Let's talk about international relations. I mean, how big is this scandal? Could it spread outside of Germany and actually affect the relations between the US and other countries?
Well, I believe that this kind of signs will produce a very negative effect in the relation between European countries and the United States. It is clear that the public opinion does not accept very easily this situation, and I believe that this will produce a growing discontent among the European government, but especially in the public opinions of Europe. But I can't imagine a big political result, because a part of the public opinion in Europe believes that in any case, the United States is a big ally, is a big brother, and we have to accept it to a certain extent and to solidarize with them when they are fighting against the terrorism, which is shown by the participation of different European states to the war in Afghanistan, inside NATO, and so on. That means till now, the question of the solidity of the alliance is not under doubt.
Okay, well, Mr. Giulietto Chiesa, thank you very much indeed for that. A former member of the European Parliament.